So I've been following the story of Pluto for many years, and I was surprised to see how the public responded to a change that was long coming. No, I don't think it should be a planet. Well, the question, I will turn it around. Why are you interested in Pluto?
You ever been to Streeter, Illinois? Hometown of Clyde Tombaugh?
We're going to Streeter!
We're heading to Streeter to go find out some stuff about Pluto.
One of my professors, he taught earth science, and he said that he went to the Streeterland Museum and that somebody talked his head off all about Pluto.
What made you want to join up, Dazia?
I don't know. I just thought the idea was very interesting. Pluto is interesting. When Leanne posted that, I was like, "Oh, this is cool. Why not? Just go to the museum since it is a museum about Pluto. I just thought it would be cool."
I'll show you where the Pluto corner is.
Okay.
As you can see, we cover a lot of history here. Okay, my name is David Reed. I'm the president of the Streeterland Historical Society. I've been involved with the Historical Society for over 30 years, and I've been president for the last 10. Streeter started out as a coal mining community in 1866, and we became a boom town. We went from about 150 people in 1866 to 3,000 by 1868 to 12,000 by 1880. Clyde Tombaugh was a local young boy. Was born about 3 miles from where we stand right here on a farm south of Streeter, Illinois. He actually wanted to be a geologist. Most people don't realize that. He had an uncle who showed him the skies for the first time on this telescope right here. Got him interested in looking through telescopes, and he studied Mars and Jupiter and was doing sketchings of the geology of Mars and Jupiter. He ended up sending those to the Lowell Observatory in about 1922, and from those sketches he was doing of the geology of the planets, they hired him. I would ask him how he had the patience to find that.
He must have had the patience of Jove. He must have been a very dedicated individual because he spent his life, or a lot of his life, blinking between two images, because that's what you have to do to see what's moved. Most astronomical things don't move from night to night. If anything does, it's because it's in the solar system. So if you want to find something new, you look at the same part of the sky and say, okay, there's a dot. It's hard to tell whether it's a star or, say, an asteroid, or in this case, Pluto. But if tomorrow it's in a different place, then it's not a star. It must be something nearby. So that's how he found Pluto in the first place. Until New Horizons, we really didn't know what Pluto looked like. So all we had were low resolution images. Pluto, after all, is a long way away. All we could see were patterns of light and darkness shifting. So even with pretty good computer models, you couldn't really tell, is that a real feature? Is that just imperfection in the photography? So New Horizons was able to see not only the actual features of Pluto, but we were able to find that it has an atmosphere, which we didn't know.
The New Horizon is the spacecraft that Dr. Alan Stern designed, and it just went past Pluto in 2014. So they gave us a blow-up of this.
What was it like seeing those images?
Oh, that was exciting. We actually held a public viewing when the images were coming, because it took like 14 hours or something like that. we had a gathering at the Streeter Public Library, and a lot of interested-minded people showed up there to see those coming on a live feed. So that was really fun. It kind of brought the community together. You're right here, so you're facing the wrong way. So you want to go down to the corner and take a right, and you're going to come over here onto Route 23, which is Park Street going north. And are you paying attention to this? Okay. You want to take a right turn. They could go right into the Union Bank parking lot.
Is Pluto a planet?
According to Streeterites, Pluto is still a planet in Streeter. We're going to uplift that and keep it a planet, even though some might disagree with us.
Is Pluto a planet?
Of course it is. It's always will and always will be in Streeter.
And is Pluto still a planet?
We say it is here in Streeter, but sometimes other meteorologists or something don't.
Just because Pluto's been downgraded to a dwarf planet doesn't take away the accomplishment of someone who discovered it in 1930. It took 80 more years before somebody discovered the second one. So it just kind of highlights what a great accomplishment that was with that technology in 1930.
So, what have you guys learned about Pluto?
That Pluto is still a planet
In Streeter, Illinois.
in Streeter, Illinois.
What did you learn?
Oh, I learned that Pluto has this cool heart shape on it. It's really cute. And they named it after Clyde. Clyde also has some ashes because he passed away in 1997, and they, on the New Horizons mission, sent some of his ashes onto Pluto. So,
Yeah, that surprised me too. That was pretty cool.